The age-old partnership between Bhutan and India is not just built on government-to-government exchanges, but also the involvement of the private sector that truly adds value and deepens this partnership. The Gelephu Mindfulness City, which is coming up as part of His Majesty's vision for Bhutan, is being built on the tenets of mindfulness, sustainability, and innovation. And India's private sector is partnering with Bhutan to build power, road, and rail infrastructure to connect Gelephu to the world. NDTV visited Gelephu in 2024 to see how this tremendous vision is taking shape.
미시수기 미세드나루 겐쿠 봄쇼디 달레파 바골 다 겔은 반숨 아제 가라 짐진하게 사사숨베 랍튜 멜롬탑 돕덱 짜겐디베 마웅빠기 람 다치가베 조겔 다리기 람디 나 겔리풀레베 जमलिंग काते हुई की लम्ची मची की बेता सकेगे
भूटान ने विश्व को ग्रॉस नेशनल हैप्पीनेस जैसा विजनरी फ्रेमवर्क दिया है। मैं विश्वास के साथ कह सकता हूं कि भूटान की माइंडफुलनेस सिटी भी विश्व के लिए प्रेरणा बनेगी।
The world is talking about Gelephu Mindfulness City, a new urban hub that will serve as a gateway to Bhutan. But it is very different from any other new city. In this special report from Gelephu in Bhutan, NDTV brings you an exclusive look into how one of the most interesting modern cities is taking shape in Bhutan. The Gelephu Mindfulness City will cover an area of 1,000 square kilometers or 250,000 acres. This is only 2.5% of the total surface area of Bhutan, yet it will bring vast benefits for the entire country and other countries who partner in this project.
Darigi lerimdera Gelephu legul se sapchi gutsuni se malu thom sapchi chani se dinadini le peljugi legurchi te dari peljugi tewa sapchira the Druga Habnalu Chinese, the Digole Nature Pubni, the Digi Hammer, Kachisho, the Rangacher Misigi, Darinaba, Dudatum the Lu, the Ata, the Madavigi Chala Sapchi, Gachive Gutsubina, and Missisugi Lejimbe, Hakoni di Kechel. The Gachive Gutsumol. The Dikedu Pokpigi Gokap Zamchi, Tony Digil. Now, Low Asia, South Asia. Chimsa Gakaboj in India, Diginedab Nulu Gakab Takjul. Miloble Chektawachin, Mi Terbum Nil Habchin. Around 2 billion people in South Asia. Tana Low Asia le Guzuk Tibe. Beljogi Legjurdi Jacheselevetundol. Economic transformation. It's a period of awakening for South Asia, a period of growth and a period of immense opportunities. Tenalo Asia le Gutsumidigi, pa Southeast Asia Sunsera, Tsonglamchi Ding Dibechang, an economic corridor. The Southeast Asia Savachin Nalepa Vejoda, Ma Gelefulitin Assam Lebe. The South Asia, the Southeast Asia ki panalu Tsonglam Chitunbe, the Chikonle Labduzumbe, Southeast Asia di Garina Zujovachin, Machi Gelephu Beru, Sam Zongale Beru, Ma Assam le between northeast nale pa Myanmar, Chang de pa Vietnam since here. Doro chotuk de Joachin, ma Thailand, Digi Nedap Nalu, Cambodia, the Laos. Doro Nalebe Garinar Joachin, ma Malaysia, the Singapore since here. The South Asia, the Southeast Asia ki Panalu, Chonglam di Temigal, Dugakab di Katimol. Dugakab di Ani Lamdigi Bunarapol, Ya Chankatu Digi Sansam Kaimel. The Tariki Siju Sabdi Nachi Kokab Zunigin. Totolera Nachi Tablam Tunduve La, Tunshuke, Tusukolu Tsubachin, Digi Kapendi, Dubi Miselu, Samgi Machapedon.
Bhutan is a country that's managed to preserve its ancient heritage and culture with a focus on collective well-being, happiness, but perhaps what's been a strongest point of its character is its status as a carbon-negative country. Bhutan has effortlessly managed to blend the traditional with the new, and Gelephu Mindfulness City is an example of that. Born out of the vision of His Majesty, the King of Bhutan, Gelephu Mindfulness City is built on the premise where engineering is art and nature is power. A unique concept, an example of sustainable development with a focus on the Bhutanese idea of gross national happiness.
The city will be a sustainable environment zone with 2 biodiversity reserves, and the concept of building with nature will prevail throughout. Its structures will be integrated with its pristine surroundings. The community will feature exclusively electric vehicles, carbon-neutral buildings and eco-friendly products. And to connect it to the rest of the world, India will be a key partner.
हैप्पीनेस, प्रॉस्पेरिटी और ट्रेडिशंस का ये संतुलन, मैं इन्हें पूरे विश्व के लिए भूटान का मार्गदर्शन मानता हूं। योर मैजेस्टी, मुझे खुशी है कि भूटान की इतनी समृद्ध विरासत को आप एक आधुनिक विजन के साथ आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। भूटान ने विश्व को ग्रॉस नेशनल हैप्पीनेस जैसा विजनरी फ्रेमवर्क दिया है। मैं विश्वास के साथ कह सकता हूं कि भूटान की माइंडफुलनेस सिटी भी विश्व के लिए प्रेरणा बनेगी। आज जब दुनिया क्लाइमेट चेंज जैसी चुनौतियों से जूझ रही है, तब भूटान की ये कार्बन न्यूट्रल प्रगति विश्व को रास्ता दिखाएगी। साथियों, हमें गर्व है कि हिज मैजेस्टी द किंग के गैलेफू जैसे विजनरी प्रोजेक्ट्स में भारत को सहयोग देने का अवसर मिल रहा है। हम भारत भूटान के बीच कनेक्टिविटी, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, ट्रेड और एनर्जी सेक्टर में नई संभावनाओं पर काम करेंगे। बेहतर एयर कनेक्टिविटी के लिए नया एयरपोर्ट हो, गैलेफू से कोकराझार, सामची से बनरहाट के बीच नए रेलवे लिंक हो, ब्रह्मपुत्र के जरिए वाटरवेज का संचालन हो, जल्द ही हम इन्हें तेजी से पूरा होता देखेंगे। ट्रेड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को और मजबूती देने के लिए इंटीग्रेटेड चेकपोस्ट भी बनाए जाएंगे.
Right now, you are coming to see Gelephu Mindfulness City, but you are seeing the little Gelephu that we always had. The current Gelephu that you are visiting is a small, I would say, a town that we have in the country. Many similar places we have. And GMC is now a word that is coming up, being spoken, being asked about by many people in the world, because His Majesty the King has announced this, and it's, I would say, caught the attention of a lot of people around the world. Now, how can GMC be different? I would say GMC is totally different, different from any cities that is being built, or I don't know in the future, but currently no other countries or leaders are talking about a city like GMC. By the name only, of course, Gelephu is the place of the current name of the place, but I think if you allow me to elongate or describe mindfulness, everything is there. So just before the word city, there's called Mindfulness City. It's about how you should be mindful about the needs of humankind, how you should be mindful about the needs of 21st century, needs of a country's economy in the 21st century, the needs of the growing youth. So these are the I would say prime elements that His Majesty the King is trying to imbibe or inbuilt in the city.
Gelephu in Bhutan shares a border with Assam in India, and it's close to railheads like Kokrajhar, New Bongaigaon, and also there is of course road connectivity that passes through the area, connecting these parts of Assam to the rest of the country. As Gelephu Mindfulness City takes off, India and Bhutan can take forward the partnership through this new idea, a new city that's built on values that Bhutan espouses. But also for India, this is an opportunity to take that partnership forward, because connectivity is going to be important for Gelephu, and road and rail connectivity can easily be established through this border in Assam, and that's something that perhaps the two countries will also consider.
Apart from road and rail connectivity, the Gelephu International Airport is also set to get a huge upgrade to provide 24/7 international connectivity to Bhutan. The airport was upgraded to an international status on September 16, 2023, marking a significant milestone in the region's aviation history.
One of the key indicators of the success of Gelephu Mindfulness City will be its connectivity. And while there are road and rail networks that are already being planned, the Gelephu Airport is also looking at expansion, including the expansion of the existing 1.5 kilometer runway to more than 3 kilometers to ensure that bigger aeroplanes can land here, and so that the airport can accommodate international flights to provide international connectivity to what is going to be a truly global city, but Bhutanese at heart.
Gelephu has also started putting other infrastructure in place. Some of these are necessary for a modern city, like a water supply project and new roads along with a dry port as well.
This project called Landmark Project conceived all out of His Majesty's vision, and the different thing about this project is that we were actually asked to build by our people only. We Bhutanese, not involving any other parties, we have done purely using our own parties within the Bhutan. And the different thing that we focused during the project was transferring the skills, knowledge to our people. And at the same time, the thing that we have done quite differently here is we have incorporated landscaping as well, and which is why everybody says that this project is looking iconic, looks very well, aesthetically pleasing to all the visitors. This is the only different thing that the people can see now. But technically, if you go down, I think there are several lessons that we have learned through this project. And this is the largest project in the country, water project in the country with the largest capacity.
India is a partner in some of these projects, including the new Sarpang Zong, which will serve as the seat of the administrative body of Gelephu Mindfulness City. The Zong brings together traditional exterior architecture with modern interior designs and facilities. It will cater to both monastic and administrative needs with 5 administrative blocks within its premises. For centuries in Bhutan, regional administration has functioned through what is known as the Zong. The Zong is the spiritual and administrative center that houses not just monks but also administrative officials. Whether it's 400, 500 years old or under construction, the structures, the spirit, the soul of the Zongs remain the same. Bhutan has effortlessly blended tradition with the new. And for the new upcoming Gelephu Mindfulness City, the special authority that will be governing the city will function out of this under construction Sarpang Zong.
The Sarpang Zong is one of the contemporary heritage sites in Bhutan. It is completely new structure, new design in terms of present era, but the outer component, the architectural of Buddhist architecture design, is been completely incorporated with the old Zongs. This is part of our tradition and culture. In terms of when I'm talking about contemporary heritage, the inside Zong, the structure is built in RCC structure. Outside is completely traditional with all the Buddhist concept, design, facade, and everything that other Zongs. There is no much different in the architectural views and the context of the Buddhist tradition and all.
And so the design element, and I mean, this design perhaps comes back centuries, and this design goes back centuries. And how would something like this be designed in centuries ago and versus vis-a-vis designed today?
The main policy of the Royal Government of Bhutan, since I'm working with the Ministry of Home and Culture, the policy of the Culture Department is to maintain the continuity of the craftsmanship, and this is very much important for the Bhutanese people to pass down all these centuries designed architectural and tradition also. So we have the old Zongs which we can really see now, which is more than 400 years old. So from there we take all this knowledge and skill that were built 400 before, and the design has been incorporated in the new Zongs. And this is one of the policy of the Royal Government of Bhutan.
The mural paintings and sculpture work are underway with traditional Bhutanese craft, a key feature of this project. Several elements of the Sarpang Zong are still being done in a traditional manner, with sculptors carving stones by hand. Skilled workers are toiling at the site to recreate architectural styles that have been designed centuries ago. Traditionally designed and adorned, these modern structures embody the spirit of Gelephu Mindfulness City.
So India will continue to play a very critical, important role for the success of the city. I think that Bhutan can leverage and benefit from India's rise as a superpower, and a strong India means a strong Bhutan as well. So connectivity is important, and to that end we want to see our airport in Gelephu have international connectivity. We want to build railway links with India. We want to build road links with India to facilitate seamless trade to Northeast India and the larger Indian subcontinent. And we need digital and telecommunication infrastructure. So we need capital. Capital now becomes important. And I think for India and the larger world, the Gelephu Mindfulness City will offer ethically based investment landscape. One that is powered by renewable energy, one that is powered by ethical and sustainable business practice, and one that is powered by a cluster of strategic and innovative industries that are in line with the global trends towards mindfulness, towards wellness, and towards sustainability. So as the Gelephu Mindfulness City project progresses from concept to reality, we invite our friends, we invite our partners, and we invite our investors to join us in this journey, to co-create the future together. And with the support of India, we will be able to enhance the regional trade and regional connectivity. We will be able to promote sustainable economic growth, and we will be able to foster a community where happiness and prosperity can coexist. I think that if anything, that is mindfulness, and I think that if anything, this is what the Gelephu Mindfulness City is all about.
Indian business leaders are optimistic about the project. Chairman of the Adani Group, Gautam Adani, says he was honoured to meet His Majesty King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk of Bhutan and was inspired by his vision for Bhutan and the ambitious eco-friendly master plan for Gelephu Mindfulness City, including large computing centres and data facilities. He also said he was excited to collaborate on these transformative initiatives, as also on green energy management for a carbon-negative nation. Mr. Adani also announced a memorandum of understanding with DGPC for a 570 megawatt green hydro plant in Chukha province. He said it was admirable to see the Prime Minister of Bhutan advancing the vision of His Majesty the King and pursuing broad-ranging infrastructure initiatives across the kingdom, and added that he was looking forward to working closely on hydro and other infra in Bhutan. Gelephu Mindfulness City is a vision that is slowly taking shape, and the world is taking note. Born out of the vision of His Majesty the King of Bhutan, this is a city that focuses on one of the most basic values, mindfulness. And drawing from Bhutanese philosophy, this is a city, once realized, that could become a template for future cities of the world. With camera person GD Shankar in Gelephu, Bhutan, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.